Are we just dropping all of the frames right now? What is happening? Hold on. Why are we dropping every frame? That doesn't make the sense. What is happening? Did that thing come? Oh my goodness, it did. Go away. Every now and then, it comes back. We should be good now. Goodness. Is it done? We done dropping frames? Literally half? Okay. Oy. Always something. Anyway, we're going for a little Medved hunt. And I kind of want to go for musk deer and brown bear, at least at the beginning. I saw DD was streaming. Doing true tracks or something. There's this software that came with this PC. And like I've uninstalled it. I've deleted different things from the program so it like shouldn't be able to launch. But every now and then, when I have to update my PC, it's just like, oh hey, we're back. I'm gonna make you drop every frame in your stream and you won't know why. It's really fun. What's up, Bad? I'm gonna watch you play... Oh my goodness, the Chad Classic. No. I refuse to accept this. What's up, Sober? Got that question mark on the end of the hey. I don't assume that's what that was meant to be. So to shoot a level 1 musk deer... Yeah, we'll probably take a level 2. Bears are kind of lame. So here's the thing. We do have to use the 243, and I really don't trust it super long range, so this will be interesting. Yeah, that worked. The one bear stayed. That's the only one I'm really interested in trying to get. What are you? Since the bear's far away. And then can we get the bear if he, like, slows down? Because I bet he will. What's up, can't hit nothing? Yeah, you can turn around there or just, like, not? Plan is to not? Okay. Yeah, we'll kind of see. If it decides to turn around, or if we get up there close enough, we'll probably alert it. Your monitor broke? Well, that's not so good. Hopefully you can get that solved. Just trotting away, so I don't know that we're going to get a shot at that. It's alright, at least we got 2 musk deer. My 22 is glitched? What do you mean by glitched? What's going on? I needs the answer. Sam, thanks for the super chat, man. Hi, love your vids. Hope this money is helpful. Helpful and appreciated, man. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. I know, Caleb. You'll survive. You're a big male. How do I become a super shooster? The super chat button, I think, is how it works on desktop and mobile now. There's like a join in that, or sponsor, or whatever they call it. Should be through there that you can do it. It's actually halfway decent. We'll go back to this little spot. And then I want to go to the big lake. Hey, Eagle. Shoot him in the butt. I mean, we're going that way, so I'm hoping we just see him. Watching DD33 at the same time. Is he up to anything interesting? Hey, Paul. Good luck. We're gonna need it. Gonna need it on Medved. I've been working this map a little bit for Lynx. And I guess I've shot some reindeer intermittently while doing so. Other than that, I don't have a clue what's here. Get the melanistic female Lynx? I mean, I don't know that we'll do any focus on Lynx today. What is the... Oh, it's a rock. But, as for the Lynx, we are going to be out a lot in the early morning when they're feeding. And we may see respawns from that. And of the 2, melanistic's probably what I want. Although I'd take Albino very happily. Piebald is the only one that I'd rather not see just because you can't see it as obviously. Travis, thanks so much for the super chat. Flinter versus DD33 in a 1 YouTuber boxing match. He's considerably bigger than me. I don't know about that. That sounds scary. Was there a super chat I didn't see? Where did that go? Hold on. Come back. Oh yeah, Bad with the super chat as well. Love the vids or stream, probably. I hope this helps. It does, man. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate the support. We'll go ahead and get Mr. Bear here. Didi's crying and he says he misses you. Aw. If he hadn't been doing something completely different than me, I would have... And actually, had I realized he was streaming more than 2 seconds before I went live, I would have maybe hopped over there and been like, "Oi, this is my stream time usually. Do you want to, like... I don't know... combine our streams or something?" But, I didn't know until far too late to try to set that up. Respawn grinding tip. Best tip I can give is run around your entire map, find all the zones you can, and if you have the in-game monies for it, set up tripods. They make a world of difference. Like, this hunting pressure from 2 animals is considerably less than the hunting pressure from one where we just shot the bear, like, not from the tripod. And it goes away so much faster. And if you only have, say, like, even 10 spots to go through, that pressure from the first one is gone by the time you've added pressure in the 10th one if you're using those tripods or tree stands. It's so valuable. Playing a game and listening to this on my phone and all I hear is, "Oh, that's a rock, gun shoots." Don't worry, it was just a bear standing on rock. I didn't know what was happening. Okay, that bear's gone. That bear's gone. I didn't... Wait a minute. Oh, goodness. I thought it was a level 3 female musk deer, because that's when I tried to spot. Hi. You're probably the most interesting thing here, unfortunately. So I believe Medved was on the list of maps where they fixed spawn points or whatever. And I do wonder if that's why there seems to be less musk deer and brown bear just crowded at this lake. Maybe they sort of spread them out a little bit. Which is okay, because you miss out on a lot of the musk deer you could shoot when there's 10 here and they all run off. Good moose spots on Medved. I've had a diamond here. This crater used to be really good in the surrounding lakes. Up here's good. The ice around here is definitely good. And then this entire river has a ton of them, and I hate hunting it, but there's a bunch there. Says that it is in my loadout, but it's not. Can you remove it from your loadout and try to put it back? That's the first thing I would try. I feel like just fast traveling around, but also it's Medved, and I'm gonna run out of spots if I do that. So I think we'll sort of do the strat that we've been doing fairly commonly as of late, just sort of avoiding fast traveling if we can. Do I need to donate to be a Super Schuster? The channel sponsor thing, it's the same as a Twitch sub, it's $4.99 a month. But I mean, definitely don't feel like you're obligated to do that. You're fine watching the streams and everything, that's more than I could ask for. Use the muzzleloader, we may bring that out. We may. I was really hoping that was a melanistic Lynx at the end of that rock. What was my first diamond? It was a musk deer, ironically enough. Can tell you pretty accurately where it was. Would have been, I believe, up around the end here, like this general area. And it was very, very close to where a level 5 moose was also on my map. I messed him up after messing up so many diamonds. I made my heart shot. I was like, finally. I did it. I got the quick kill. Didn't know how consec worked. 0 consec. No diamond. But like the next day was the musk deer, so it was okay. I don't know which one of those came up first, but Eagle Gamer, thank you. You know I love your videos, just take my money. Well, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. And I think Tanner as well just joined the stream. Shoot anything good? We started with a gold musk deer, so can't complain about that. All these level 3s and not the species we need. I wonder if musk deer still litter this area. I really, like, I've not been here other than for Lynx since they did some fixes, so curious to see what's going on in these areas. Can I ask Didi to stream with me next week? I might see if he's gonna be, like, available on Mondays now. At least kind of get an idea of what's going on. That one we'll probably take. Ooh, not a heart shot. Got lungs, but I was pretty sure that was good. And Tanner, thanks as well, man. I do appreciate that. I'm not sure if I thanked you or just read it. I know I read it. What side of PA am I from? I'm like West Central. Ooh. Hello. It's more interested in the musk deer than the mythical bear underneath him. We don't have a diamond brown bear in our lodge, so shooting the big male brown bear is definitely something I want to do. But they're kind of less my focus today. Bunch of them here, though. Okay. Thought that one might have been like albino or something. First diamond was a moose. Moose is a cool first diamond just because of how big and majestic they are. How many of these can we manage to get? This tripod is intentionally set up as far away from all these zones as possible so it like doesn't alert the other animals. That musk deer's a female, so no worries there. That one's a male and I'd like to get it if we can. But I'm definitely taking the bear. So let's see. That one shouldn't hear it. He's broadside. That should be good, yeah. Musk deer has no idea, so let's do that. And 260. I think I'm going to 0 for 3 because it feels like it shoots low. Am I a Steelers fan? I am. Hey, that worked. Big Steelers fan. Looking forward to the season starting here shortly. I'm going to need you guys' help, by the way, to remember everything that we shot and to go claim them, because that is always a big issue on the streams. Because I'll just leave without some stuff. So what have we shot? 3 bears and a musk deer, I think? I want to say there was another one. Maybe it was just the spirit one that's walking away over there? Because that got spooked. And then I think that's just a light brown. That should be 4 bears and a musk deer we need to find. Let the no spamming spam begin. Hey, listen. Fight fire with fire. Now we're seeing melanistic rocks. You know, it works. I'd kill more diamonds if I was a Saints fan. Would I? Maybe. I'm a Saints fan because Gary's a Saints fan, and I feel bad not at least slightly cheering for them, so does that count? Already forgot, dude. I'm gonna, like, I'll leave the musk deer or something, and I'll fast travel away, and then the entire chat's gonna be like, you forgot your musk deer, and then I'll be really sad because I wanted that. Where's that tripod? Right in the middle of this big lake. It's set up in such a way that generally it's far enough from all the zones that you can just take your shots and not spook other animals. Obviously the spirit bear spooked. That one I should have shot first, but I didn't really consider that. Polar bears in the game? There's none in this game. There are in the Hunter Classic, though. If there's something you specifically want to go after, you could go there. Cry equals cry. They won one, so it's not as fun anymore. I mean, I was cheering for them in that game because Patriots, but anyway. Schmoll. How much money for you to switch map? I don't think we'll do that on YouTube. I think we'll save that as a Twitch thing, just so it's, for one, not a monetary incentive, because that just seems like, if we were to set that precedent, it's literally, that doesn't look good. I don't like that optics, so we'll not set that. Joey, thanks for the super chat, man. First time watching, can we get another map later? Well, that's ironic. You know, maybe we'll kind of see how Medved treats us today, because there's only so much you can do with this map. So maybe once we get through all the bear and musk deer spots, in about 15 minutes they're going to stop drinking. We may either, like, hunt through for reindeer for a while, or change the time for Lynx, although I don't think I want to do nighttime hunting stuff. Could just change back and do more. Like, we'll have to see what happens. Should I buy the 308 Carbon in Classic? Looks so clean. It's not a good gun. I can't recommend. It's like, it's okay. It does look pretty decent, but it's not good. And the scope, like, glitches through it. That part does not look good. What's up, O3? Braden, thanks for the super chat, man. Getting ready for deer season? I am, dude. Been shooting a lot. If I can, like, every day or every other day, because I gotta go to my parents to shoot. I can't just shoot here. There's nowhere I can set up a target. Getting pretty happy with my shots. This is probably gonna sound, some of you aren't gonna love the sound of it, but if you know what a locust is, it's like this big, it almost looks like a giant housefly. And there was a dead one just laying by the archery target. So I pinned that to the target and shot that, and I was like, if I can hit that, I can hit a deer's heart. Landon, thanks for the super chat, man. I appreciate it. Does the color work for pumas work for mountain lions? Yes. They are literally the exact same animal, like called something different. So much so that the multi-mounts that require a puma can also have a mountain lion. Do we have CWD? I don't know that it's actually, like, affecting the specific population of deer, like, you know, on the property I hunt. But I do believe it's moved into PA. That was a spirit. I thought it was light brown. Anyway, we do have way more tags this year, specifically to combat that. Where was he at? Or what's he doing? No, don't trot. Don't do it. Yes. I want that. DJ Dilly, thanks for the super chat, man. Silver Ridge got me addicted again, but I gotta say I appreciate your videos. You've helped me so much. Also, what do you think of a giant eland new map? Giant eland, as in, like, having the species eland on a new map? I'm not sure. Is giant eland like a place? I'll give you this much to try to save you from doing another super chat. If you mean eland on a map, I really want a second Africa map that's got like eland, sable, impala, black wildebeest, maybe there's some kind of like red pig that I forget the name of. Lechway or something? I think that's what it is. And obviously some other species that I'm probably not thinking of at the moment. Classic tips: go slow, listen for calls. Would recommend buying collars for the species that like can be covered by multiple collars. So for instance, the predator collar can call in coyotes and red fox. It also has a chance to attract lynx and bobcat. So like those kind of collars that have several, would really recommend buying those because those can help you get more animals in close. Joey, thanks again, man. Hated asking, but Medved is my least favorite. Nah, I get it. That's why we don't do it super often, but I do like a lot of the species here. Dang it. Like 10, 15 kilos higher, which is not a lot in the grand scheme of things when it's 430. That's a big mythical. Although gold is not my favorite color, so that's okay. Landon, thanks again, dude. Do you want to come whitetail hunting in Texas? You know, maybe someday. I was down there in March. Didn't see any deer, but Texas whitetail are so unique. I think I'd like to get one someday just to have it. Shot a diamond red deer the other day. It scared me. I was hunting diamond teal. See that level 9 pop up and just have a heart attack? What's the deal with this lake? I guess this is a product of things being changed around. This was brown bear heaven for a while. Heh. It still works for Lynx, so my setup is still good. Got 2 here the other day. I like that one. Well, let's see if this spot's also a brown bear heaven, because I had like 5 or 6 here. Hey, Duncan. Lechways and antelope would be cool to have, though. What are those little piggies called, then? They're like red something, I think. Wish Bobcat was in Call of the Wild? Yeah, I hope they do that someday. Lynx are cool. As we just sort of had this discussion about Medved, not everybody's favorite map, so they don't get hunted as much as they could be. You could do bobcats on a lot of the maps that we have and will probably be getting in the future, though, so I'm hopeful. Travis, thanks again, man. If there's another Africa map, would you want painted dogs or maned wolves? The dogs are cool, but probably wolves. Everything in Africa is cool. I don't know. Both, if I'm that lucky. I'm reading to see if anybody says, not javelina, there's something else. Red river hog? It could be. I know it's red something. I know it's red something. Looks like this spot's still going to be good, though. What rifles could you recommend in Classic? I have most of the popular ones, just need something new. Well, if you have the popular ones, you probably have the 9.3 and the 300. The 7x64 that I used in that ibex hunt recently, I actually really like it. It's a very, very cool one. Like, sounds good. It can fit that biggest scope, which is nice. Honestly, fairly powerful on the medium-sized game. Would maybe try that one out if I were you. Alright, we're gonna definitely try... Man. I can't really see. By the way, I'll get to those super chats in just a second. That wasn't even the right gun. So that's not ideal, but we got him. And then... These guys will do some standing around as they flee. Just hopefully not behind trees. So like that, and then probably going to get too far away, so I think we'll just be happy with the two of them. And then we had TNT Moore. Any advice specifically on getting diamonds? I am going to be doing a diamond guide this week, so there's that, if you want to just wait for that. But the advice that I tend to give, and I'll go far more in depth in the video, is hunt around water, try different times. If you're doing single player, like shoot all your males for respawns, because it does seem fairly random. And if you're doing multiplayer, just be willing to fast travel around, cover ground, like hit as many zones as you can for the animals that are active. Yellow Watermelon 69, that's a good name, I like that. Love your content, so jealous of your brown buffalo. I've seen like 2 posted since I got that as well that were the bighorns, which is what I really want. But he was a pretty cool one, I appreciate that, man. Head smoke them, but brain shots are bad. Will I do a video about the respawn system? I don't love the idea of making a video about something that I really can't properly explain. It's all, what's the word? Speculation. So, I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. See what's going on at this lake. Giant forest hogs? Where do they live? That sounds interesting if they're twice the size of warthogs. That's like 700-800 pounds. DJ, thanks again, dude. 2 albino bison, 1 diamond pronghorn first hour on Silver Ridge Peaks. Well, it's a pretty good first hour. Can't complain about that. Looks like small boys to me. We'll get that 6 anyway. Don't see any musk deer that are actually interesting. You lit a cookie on fire? Do tell the rest of this story. I like the shape of that. It's because it's 2 different antlers, but it looks cool. Hi. Don't spook. The bear should stay, I think. He was... not that one. Where was he? Oh, that one. Well, it works if they just run to you for some reason. Or that. Whatever that maneuver is called. Okay. Get out of here and... we might check the crater for bears. I think I have some down there still. Ducky, thanks so much for the super chat. What do you want the next great one to be? I think mule deer would be really good. They did pretty well with the Truax. I think if they just kind of went off that base frame for the diamonds and then just added a bunch of stickers and mass and all that kind of stuff, it could be pretty good. If it wasn't going to be that, because that's a recent one, maybe one they've been working on. Elk. Both species of elk could probably be really cool. I like the idea of a Great One bear, actually. Like, say it's a black bear, just because it's the easiest for me to get the idea across. Like an albino black bear or something like that's a unique skin to a Great One. And then like scars and all that. And then if they made the model physically bigger, like the max for black bears 290 kilos if they were, say, 320 or something, and they were notably bigger. I like that idea. Ghostline, thanks for the super chat. Greetings from Germany, I like your channel. Well, thank you, dude. How's everything going in Germany right now? What did I even... Oh, yeah. What? I don't know that I spotted that one. Not one that we want. And then he went... where? This way? Maybe. I know we got him. There's no blood here. Okay. Cookie is basically a piece of charcoal now. I gotta read the rest of that. I put some dough in there and I kind of forgot about it while I did other things in turn, and there was smoke pouring out of the microwave and the cookie was still smoking 2 minutes after I took it out. How long did you put it in the microwave for? It just seems excessive. I'm kind of impressed though. More aggressive bears for a Great One? That's a slippery slope though. Anybody else here rain on Medved right now? Only in my tent. Anyway, making a Great One more aggressive is... I mean, maybe people are going to think this is a good thing, but it's going to make it far more common just because there's going to be times where you don't see it and would run past it and spook it, but instead it's going to be aggressive and, you know, attack you and let you know it's there. They've made footprints considerably quieter though, so maybe that would be less of an issue. Let's do these little areas real quick. This is by far one of the boringest maps ever. Yeah, it needs some love. It could do with, like... maybe... they could do wolves here if they really wanted to, but maybe, like... Arctic fox or snowshoe hare or just something to kill the monotony. Some kind of, like... bird species could maybe work too. Decent bear at least. Now last time I did this, I got down, yeah, and there were others that I hadn't seen. I don't know what her deal is. They don't seem to be good ones. I'm just leaving females because if we can get a albino, I want it to be a male, so we'll just kind of do it that way. Let's not die. Just got here, did I miss anything? Nothing special, man. Nothing special. Good spots for musk deer. Most of the lakes actually can't have musk deer. What if it can kill you in one hit? They'd need to make it faster. Like, the bears are pretty slow even at full sprint if it just came running at you. Like, think of it, the way the aggression works now at least. Water buffalo and stuff come running at you from, you know, 150 meters or whatever. It would just... it would be too obvious. And even still, if they can kill you, unless they despawn or something, you go back there and get them, you know? I don't know that I love that idea. Maybe it's good. I just don't know. Thanks for the super chat, though. I don't think I said that. Shot a diamond turkey today? Nice, man. For some reason, it won't let me on multiplayer. Is it like the options grayed out, or you can't connect, or what's going on? Oh, did my tripod go away? No, it was there. I lost one somewhere. Small male, I guess, that we'll try to get. And I think that's it. Lots of spirit ones today. Okay. Don't know what that was. Water buffalo are weenies now, and I don't like it. You miss when they were destroying your dreams. Okay, now that you're committed to just being nervous, can you choose the direction and go that way? I don't know, we might have been a little too far forward. We might never know. The good thing is, we're at the end of their drink time, and we can go chase that. Should actually get the musk deer. I don't know where they were. Not huge, no chance of diamond. We'll probably just send it, see what happens. Or, I guess he can go nervous. Alright, that works. What's my dream hunt? I think red deer in New Zealand. Elk somewhere out west is up there, but I feel like that's more attainable than what a dream hunt should be. Good feral hog and classic. Anything over 1,000 is good. 1,100 is really solid. What's my favorite moment in Call of the Wild? Probably the moment the Great One ran past me at like 5 yards. It's an old-timer. Oi, wait, where's Psycho? I didn't see him. Luxon's here as well, I didn't see you either. Wish this game had crossplay. It would be nice, like, for the overall community to be able to connect more in multiplayer and stuff. It definitely would be nice. 509, not 509, 509 Rocky Mountain Elk. Nice, man. It's really solid. Even a gold. So let's see what's going on with this. Pretty confident we messed it up. Would definitely say that's the case. He was trying to come back, though, it looks like. See if we just sort of get to an opening. My favorite diamond, again, the Great One technically is a diamond, I think. But if that one doesn't count. The piebald diamond whitetail I like quite a lot because it was one that I sort of always wanted and then somehow I actually managed to get. The albino diamond moose because it was just at a time where diamonds were not as common. My melanistic diamond kudu I like quite a lot as well because it was my first rare diamond. Though there's kind of some, what should I say? There's a lack of proof that that was completely legitimate because there was a bunch of melanistic kudu when Virunga came out, but the update to fix those came before I shot it by a good bit, so I don't know if it was like a leftover fake spawn or a real spawn. Finally cut a live stream. Welcome, man. Hope you enjoy this one. We're running around Medved, you know, chasing bears and such. I don't know that I'm going to bother following this much further. Just seems like a poor decision. How many diamond turkeys do I have? Somewhere between 20 and 30, I would guess. A lot. Let's see what's going on in the big lake, because even if they're leaving their zones, a lot of times they walk across the lake. Great one, musk deer with foot-long teeth. Just tusks that are dragging across the ice. Oh, we're talking about bows. I was so confused. Alright. Don't even know how to... Is that Osage? Osage? Osage was my nickname in high school. Good reindeer hotspots? Again, like musk deer, they're pretty spread out across the map. I would say any lake that's not this one can have reindeer. At least in my experience. I've killed diamonds. My first time in reindeer, in fact, was at this big lake. That's not another melanistic bear, is it? We've killed a bunch of them. No, it's light brown. Anyway, I've had him at this big lake. I've had him at the small lakes up here. Down here, really good. Had diamonds here. Definitely got a diamond down in here somewhere. Like, they're all over. That's normal. Very normal. A common and a light brown. You have a light brown diamond? That's something I really do want to end up getting at some point. It doesn't seem like they're unbelievably rare. So I think if I keep at it, eventually it's going to happen. Turkey grinding is difficult because it's with a 22. It's not like the other species where you just sort of point and shoot in a way. You do, but you got to deal with a lot more drop, and if they're fleeing, they fly, and it's just not quite the same. My favorite animal on Virunga? Lions are cool, Cape Buffalo are cool. I'm a big fan of the springbuck. My favorite diamond might be the bighorns. Bighorns Diamond Cape and Bighorn Diamond Wildebeest are both pretty similar. I think the wildebeest, I like them a lot. I think they're really cool. I really hope someday they make crowned available for the males. It's kind of like albino harlequin duck, only females could be crowned. I hope that gets fixed or changed. I don't know that it's a bug technically. Needs sustenance. Hit that Taco Bell boy. Didn't really pay attention to what direction it went after we shot it. Which, is less than ideal. I see blood. Wait a minute. Well, there's the problem. Wrong tracks. King Cricket, thanks for the super chat, man. Have I ever shot traditional archery in real life? Not seriously. Like, I've shot, I think recurve and longbow, but they weren't mine, and I wasn't... It was just like, let me try this out kind of thing. Please notice me. Hi. You've been noticed. Those of you that remember the max weight musk deer that I tracked, it tracks a bit up in this area, and that reminded me of it. How difficult is it to find albino turkeys? I mean, all the rare turkeys in general, they do seem to be fairly common spawns. You actually see a lot of those. I'm not sure how rare. Big no-go? That's sad. Hotspots for reindeer, like I said, pretty much all around the entire map. I showed a couple of them, like this lake, little area down here in the southeast. All these little lakes down through here can have them. I wouldn't call them hotspots as much, but you can see them pretty all over. It's decent. I think what we're going to do, though, is hop to this tent, just to maybe catch any moving bears. It's a moving musk deer. Actually, one we probably should get. That's not 300. I ranged through it. Just luckily we've shot them far enough away today to know what the scope zoom ought to look like. Kinda decent, I guess. So 5. Need to get to where the grass goes away. He's just gonna sit down there for us. That seems to be about it, so I guess before we go further... Where was he at? Right there. Did a little dance. I figured, Kyla. I'm figuring it out now. When you ask me questions, it's usually not your own question. Just had a level 4 Roosevelt 10 away from Diamond. Apparently, I didn't even pay attention to that mustier call. Apparently they can make it. I don't know if that was thunder. Did you guys hear that? It spooked me. Somebody got a level 4 Diamond Roosevelt. There's the mustier. Just a female. The Dirty Kitty, is that how that's meant to be pronounced? I like it. 10 out of 10 name. Thoughts on our Rocky Mountain Lodge with environmental mounts? Is that what RM is? Rocky Mountain, I assume. Environmental, does that mean, like, say, a log for, like, a mountain line to be climbing on, or that kind of thing? Those sort of platforms I really want. And as for the lodge, I just want a log cabin. Max score for wildebeest is 40. 39.6 is a big meal. I need to make hotkeys to make big male appear on the screen like I did for that video yesterday. Was there a storm, Psycho? Good. Hopefully that'll kill frames worse than that thing. You might be able to help me, actually. I'll need to show you the issue. When I bought this PC, I got it with like killer something network, whatever, I don't remember what it's called. What it does is, it's supposed to like throttle internet usage when you're gaming to like reduce lag, but all it does is sees me gaming, sees that Streamlabs is using all this bandwidth, and is like, no bandwidth for you, and then I have to go and kill the program in the task manager. I can't get rid of it because it's like you don't have the correct permissions or whatever when I try to uninstall, but I bet you know a solution. You don't have to tell me in chat, but if I remember to ask you about it, maybe me explaining it in voice will help. I forgot about that too, Lucky. So you're gonna have that for the next 6 months. Perfect. That doesn't look like, shouldn't they be leaning more? Like with their feet at the same level as their butt? That just doesn't look comfortable. Okay, where do I not go for reindeer? These lakes, but they're also not so good for anything. Let's see. Very descriptive. Was it actually, or are you smoking me for that? That is who it is, Lucky. Good memory. For the fact that you died 5 minutes later from being tired. I'm surprised you remembered. Just starting Call of the Wild. Can you give me some good tips? I've got a whole series on starting out in Call of the Wild, actually, if you want to check that out. The only thing I'll say is the shot placement in those videos is not up to date. They've kind of changed the game to where you want to go for lung shots, and there was a time when spine shots were what to go for. I know it's going to sound weird if you hunt in real life, but it's how the game was sort of probably not purposely made, but it rewarded spine shots far too much. So that's been changed, and there's no longer consecutive harvests, if you can remember that part. The rest is all the same. Vector only kills good stuff on other people's classic maps. Are you telling me that 205 wasn't his own map? I believe it, because he's got an entire trophy lodge of things that were off my map. He's got like a 400 elk. I think the 240 mule deer was somebody else's map. Like his first hunt he killed an albino fox. And I think what was it, a 240 piebald stag that he didn't keep? He has the weirdest classic luck ever. How rare is an albino whitetail? I'd say they're normal level of rare, if that makes sense. Like, they're not as rare as something like albino lynx, maybe? But they're far more rare than the rare turkeys. Spine shots made game fun. In a way, I can kind of agree with that. I like the realism, but when you were dropping everything, like, it was satisfying to not have to track animals. Your bird is messy? Well, teach him to use a napkin. Wait, what were you aiming the snake bite at? I'll shoot the vector shot? Is that what's happening? I am turkey. Happy Thanksgiving. Can't update my game, so I'm stuck with consec. Is there a way to, maybe if you bought an old disc? Like, I wonder if there's a way to play the game, or, like, revert back to another version and then go back to the present, I wonder. Because I would like to do videos, like, playing Call of the Wild on the original patch and just see what's changed. Sounds fun to me. Wish they'd tweak ATV's controls. They did something in a recent update. They made it, I think so they were, you could change the keybinds. At least on PC. Yeet shots 400 meters and drop stuff. I mean, I do that now. Just never on anything interesting. I like to go for 400 meter shots on Mjolnir in particular because they have really big hearts that you can hit. But yeah, it was a very different game back then. The thing was, had I known as much about like animal hitboxes and such then as I do now, I would have probably mostly focused on hard shots for diamonds. But I just felt it was too inconsistent. And there's a lot of things you learn, like alerting the animal to stop them, which we did a lot back then as well. Trying to think of an example of like something that would make hard shots more consistent. Even just like usage of like the fact that the wind tends to shift early morning and then stays the same way. I didn't figure that out for a very long time. Took me way too long. Yeah, spining in real life is not good. I've done that a few times. It's never a nice feeling. I've never done it with a buck, fortunately, because that causes other issues as for where to place a follow-up shot to dispatch them quickly. Would be not a fun decision, I think. Missed the one ibex I need for their Grand Slam. Was it, I guess you're talking about a diamond, or? It seems like they're common enough to make diamond. I think you'll find another. On Xbox, the get on and off button for ATVs was the same for investigated calls, so it would kick you off as you investigated one. They fixed it. Yeah, it was the same on PC. We discovered, actually, because of that, the thing where if you... How did that work? If you get off the quad in front of somebody and they drive into you, they'll go flying because it's like a solid hitbox or something for a second. That was Gary's discovery because he was trying to ID a rabbit call, I think. It is nice they fixed that, but I'm not sure how anybody would ever hear a call and know what it was while on an ATV, unless it was an elk. I don't know how you can do that, Psycho. My dad'll do it. I could never. Don't have it in me. Tweech. 2 plus 2 times 0? Well, that specific equation would be 2. Got a piebald elk today? Nice, man. Which species of elk? And no, Julie, Zag tactics do not work anymore. That was removed, I think, February-ish? It's been long enough now that I don't even miss it. There's times, though, like when I remember picking up that max weight track where you just see... I think I had 2 whitetail that were just 100 kilos, and I've actually killed a 3rd one since then without it. But when you just see that max weight track and you know you're on a huge diamond, it is, or I should say it was cool. A part of, I almost said, I don't know what I almost combined Quattro and Grados and almost said, but we'll just not. What part of Quattro or Grados on? It would be the southwest. Quattro. That's what I almost said, I think. Answer is always 12. That should be what I answered. You're right. Big red deer in classic, 260 plus. The solid at 274 is really, really nice. Love that I know PEMDAS. Dude, I was a computer science major. I knew how to math. Sorta. I dropped out. Not entirely because of math. Calculus was not fun, but I got through that. How do people misspell Flinter so much in chat? It's mostly autocorrect. Turns out that's just not a word that phones enjoy. Quarto, that one too. Quarto Calinus. Spotted level 9 Lynx. Yep. I don't think I've ever killed a level 9 Lynx in the daylight. I want to find a level 9 Lynx right now, but shoot him. That's a musk deer. I hate this. There's so many max weight female musk deer on my map. No males. How old am I, or what grade am I in? Are you asking me that? I'll be 23 here shortly. I'm in no grades because no school. I dropped out. Flinter, yes. Would you say Call of the Wild has a meta? Kinda. I'm gonna kill that just because it has upset me. In the sense that I would say running around mostly trying to spot animals in drink zones and kind of like it's sort of a new thing, I think, but really grinding for respawns. Those kind of things I would say is kind of the Call of the Wild meta. My favorite map to hunt on, I think Virhunga and Leighton are the ones I get the least bored of. So between those two. Alright, 8:30. I guess we'll just go back to where we started for a couple of reindeer. How many fur patterns can be piebald to give the two prong horn? I was wondering, or I got both, wondering if there's more. I think, yeah. If I'm understanding what you're asking me, there's 2 for pronghorn, 2 for Rocky Mountain elk, 2 for mule deer, and I think that's it. Every other species in the game just has 1. Favorite map in Call of the Wild and Classic? My favorite in Classic's Red Feather Falls because is pretty much all antlered big game, which is the things that I'm most interested in. I don't know what I just said when I tried to say interested, but that was not the word that I said. That one looks halfway decent, doesn't it? I think he's actually smaller based on that score estimate, though. He'll stop and give us a shot out there. SDPY, thanks for the super chat, man. Nevada map with desert mule deer. I don't know how to say that. Cody Mundy or something. Grouse. What else would go there? Nevada could do. Trying to think of unique animals once we don't already have. Did that not reload? Usually it stops the animation, so it's fine. I don't think I saw these. Smart decision would be to do that from the tripod. Want pheasant so bad you can taste it? Are pheasants good? I know grouse are. Never had pheasant. Now, see, I want the musk deer more, I think. Lining that up was not really my best idea. Not worth the time. So 3 things to claim here. And then we gotta decide. I might just try some other areas for bear and musk deer. That guy is really solid. Would he score 375 then? Oh, you know what? They don't max it. Or they don't reach diamond at 400 now. Never mind. That could have been too far back. I'd say it definitely was. Well, that'll take some time to go and get. I'm missing out on pheasant? Apparently. Thoughts on pheasants? Wait, what's your thoughts on pheasants, like, not being on the European maps? Is that what you're asking me? I'd like to see them on Hirschfelden. That much I'll tell you. I think that can make Hirsch a lot more fun. Are moose fixed? No. Moose are exactly as they were. How rare are dark brown lions? I think rare lions in general, they must be fairly rare because it's really easy to see. They're big animals. I just hit my mic, sorry. I don't know, I'd call them a little more than average amount of rarity. Pheasants taste just like chicken. You know, I can't remember. I think it was a grouse. But we had chickens at one time, and then we, like, got rid of the rest of them or whatever. I don't even remember how we... I guess we must have had them butchered. I don't know. Anyway, we still have the chicken coop there. And there was this grouse that had broken wings, and we tried to, like, nurse it back to health in the chicken coop, but it died. We didn't eat it, though. Map focus more on bird species. A lot of people want bird hunting more expanded in the game, so that seems like something they could do and something the majority of the community might like. Somebody, thanks for the super chat. For some reason I always say philantro in my head. It fits. I approve. Grouse, however, are amazing. So what you're saying is we should have just smoked that one and eaten it. How long have you been a YouTuber? My first upload ever on this channel was, I think, September 1st, 2014. But I only did like 3 videos and then I stopped because my upload speed and everything at my parents was just terrible. Then May 12th of 2015, I did it again and stuck with it. So since then, you know, 5 years and a couple of months. Technically a week away from 6 years of being my first ever upload, but I don't really consider that my beginning of this channel. Upland game bird map? What all could that have, though? I truly don't know. Indeed, we should have. Well, next time, because I'm sure there's going to be another time that'll happen. Got my first time in Turkey today. Nice. Get him on one of those wall plaques, or actually start a multi-mount. Do I think Classic could work on console? Classic as is was 100% designed for PC. Like, a lot would have to be redone. But I mean, a console could handle it. It could definitely work in that sense. Alright. Let's change the time, and we'll actually run that Northern Ice. Hey, Kiara. I'm good. Do I like to eat duck in real life? I've never tried it. I've heard it's actually really good when cooked properly. Maybe if I get the opportunity at a restaurant or something like that, I'll give it a shot, but I've never tried it. We're just going to do 4:59 because we're not worried about zone times with musk deer and brown bear. They actually start drinking at 3. You know, there was a time when this run actually took me a long time to get started because I had to try to find a path down this mountain without dying. I didn't know you could just use the medkit like before your health completely runs out and just live. There's also a chance you messed it up. Saves me a bunch of time that I can just yeet down there. Classic forever and always. You started out in Call the Wild. You can't say that. Ooh, speaking of that. Has anybody that's been playing Classic for 10 years, have they gotten their 10-year jacket in game, like, after they originally came out? Because I want to know if I'm going to get mine. I should get one in, like, 2 months if you get them still. But I don't know if they were just given out to anybody at 10 years when they came out and that was it. I hope they keep giving them out. I want that. Don't know if I should go grind out 2000 GM right now or grind Whitetail. What do you need the GM for? It depends. I want to do like more classic stuff. I need to finish these Summer Fiesta missions, which I should try to do it this week. I don't know if I will. That Diamond Guide video is going to take a bunch of my time. We'll see. Yes, but you prefer classic? I'll let it slide. Do I think game cameras could work? I don't know enough about how the game works to really say that, because I think if you just set up a game camera and it just sort of scouted areas for you where you just weren't there, like if they could set it to somehow take pictures, like specifically when an animal walks in front of it, or you know, whatever setup they have to do, it could be really cool. But I don't know like how they have it save a bunch of screenshots for you, and then you could do like a live video thing, but I think that's too easy. The balance of that is what I'm mostly worried about. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking that female Lynx is something I'm not interested in. I very much want respawns from that to be a rare, so I think we're gonna go smoke that real quick. Heckin' Nightbot. Don't heck my Nightbot. He's in here working hard, trying to make a living. Alright. Based on the tracks, it went up. Oh, I see it. I almost thought it could have been piebald for a second because it does look very light, but I don't think it is. Decent enough? Looks like it. Another Lynx track here too. Another female. See if we can get that one. These probably would be respawns because I have run this northern ice for them, just not much. Get any diamonds? None so far. Most of the time when we head out here on Medved, we actually manage to clutch some kind of diamond, so I'm curious to see if we manage to do as much this time. I hope so. There's some stuff on this map I definitely want for the lodge. Looks very much a common. So because of the angle, just speed up that process. Nightbot makes my life easier, to be honest. That was the idea of initially adding it. You guys had a ridiculous job before we finally caved and added a bot. And somehow you didn't leave, even though it was ridiculous. Found a 30 to 35 kilo female roe deer track. Yeah, they can get to max weight every now and then. How do you get so many diamonds? Well, for one, I play a lot. Usually 60-ish hours per week. That helps a lot. Then the other side of it is I try to just maximize my time by hunting in areas where animals that are like active, mostly drinking. I try to hunt in areas where they spend time, you know, areas that have a lot of them. So for instance, like we're doing lynx and brown bear right now. This, not lynx, musk deer and brown bear right now. This northern ice strip right here actually has a lot of zones for them. Or at least it used to. They did shift some stuff around, so we'll see if anything's changed. But I expect to see a fair number of them. $10 of Silver Ridge Peaks. I shot 2 level 9 diamond mountain lions and a level 8 gray. Not bad. What are we looking at there? Biggest male I've ever seen. 360 meters. Bet we can mess this up. Ooh. Nice. Don't know if I could do that again if I tried. Any big males? Just this level 1 muskier. I think probably the closest we've been, there was a big mythical brown bear. 430 kilos. He was 27. I think you need 27.7-ish for diamond. What's your favorite dinosaur currently in Call of the Wild? Let's think here. Favorite dinosaur currently. I think Psycho plays sometimes. He's pretty old. I'm sorry. 123 hours on Classic in the last 2 weeks. You're playing more Classic than I'm playing games on Steam in general. Just by a bit. I think I've got 115 hours total. That's almost split 50-50 with Classic Call of the Wild. So many hours getting that stupid red dude. That should have been the easiest thing. How do you not get bored with 60 hours a week when I play under 20 hours a week? I mean, I think there's slightly different purposes. Like, I don't only just play, like, to relax or whatever. Like, I spend a good amount of time in multiplayer, like, specifically trying to get diamonds for the weekly highlights videos, or for, you know, just other videos that I'm working on. Like, tomorrow and the next day, I'll spend a decent amount of time both in single player and multiplayer for the diamond guide. So, you know, that's not all just, like, recreation stuff. That's trying to make videos because it's my job. So it kind of, you know, it's a little bit different the way the time's spent. Upchuck is one of my favorite words, gotta be honest. How do you know the max level and weight? If you don't know them, we have a spreadsheet in the Discord that can actually help you out with that. Got a bunch of spreadsheets, to be honest. One of them would definitely help you. Can I do it so I feel useful? Just this once. What about Hunting Sim, or have I stopped playing that? I must have had a couple hours in Hunting Sim. Didn't I do a video on it last week? Like Tuesday? I think I did. We'll be going back. I don't know if I'm doing Texas or Europe again. Trying to think. On Texas, I still need a bison. I need... what else? I think there's still some big game. I have a whitetail, but I kind of want a new one. The other Texas map... Oh, boar is the one that I'm trying to think of. The other Texas map has the boar and other interesting small games. Small, but there's nothing, so we'll shoot that. Is multiplayer better for diamond hunting? Yes and no, and it's really hard to explain. Trying to explain it here briefly is going to be rough, to say the least. I have a video where I do my best to explain the difference between single player and multiplayer. You can check that out. Hey. But the best I can tell you is single player I find best for trying to get a specific diamond. Like, if you want specifically a diamond brown bear, I would recommend single player for that. If you just want a diamond, I'd recommend multiplayer. Really? Thanks for that. Oh, just alert it. Hunting Sim 2 just doesn't compare. I think a lot of people seem to think that I play Hunting Sim 2 because I find it to be as good a hunting game as, you know, Call of the Wild or Classic. I don't. I just treat them the same as I treated Big Game Hunter 2004 when I played it. It's a hunting game that's fun and it's different, and I like that. When is the next Twitch stream? Should be Wednesday night at 9 PM Eastern. Your first diamond was on your birthday? That's actually cool, man. Would have been a neat little birthday present. Did I do a birthday stream last year? I did one the year before. Because we got a diamond reindeer, I think. I don't remember if we did one last year. Hunting Sim 2 is your favorite Switch game that's unreleased? Same. Wish they would release it. I think it would be good on the Switch. This game never gets old though. There's enough to do that you can change it up and kind of keep it from getting old, I think. Though I guess at some point you sort of reach that point where there's not enough new stuff to do until they actually add other things. So like, you know, for now I want a diamond brown bear still, a diamond lynx. I'd like to get a diamond fox. I only have a rare in the lodge. Still want a diamond bighorns buffalo with a bow. Like there's a lot of stuff I want to go for. And hopefully once I accomplish that, they've added like a new trophy lodge that's bigger and I can move all my stuff and then there's more stuff to go for, or more multi-mounts, or another map. You know, just as long as they add stuff at a rate where you can continue to add objectives to what you want to do, I agree. The game just doesn't really get old. Oh, Lewis, am I saying that close to correctly? I hope so. Thanks so much for the super chat. Love the vids. Advice on picking out a PC, and is Silver Ridge Peaks broken at the moment? I think Silver Ridge Peaks is actually in pretty good shape. As far as I'm aware, it's pretty good. Advice on picking out a PC. I guess that would depend on what you want it for. If you just want it to play games, that's... Oh no. We found the spot. I think we're gonna die. If you just... There it is. Want it to play games, you'll be able to get away with something slightly lesser, I would say. If you want, you know, to be able to record or stream, you're going to need a more powerful PC. But if you want to get a decent idea for like a streaming PC, what you can do is go to the description and see my... What do I have listed? GPU, CPU, and some other stuff. And you can actually just compare with like any other hardware online. If you literally type, like, say what I have is a 1080 Ti, type in 1080 Ti versus 1060 or something, you can get a rough idea of like how they compare, and just like kind of work with that with your budget. Can you give me parent permission to drop out of school? Or are you gonna start a YouTube channel called Ed Balls? Forgot you weren't lucky, boy. How rare is the spirit fur type? That's about the 6th one we've seen today, so not very. Wish they were rare. Wish it was like an actual proper rare. I'd keep one of them. They look cool. Do a face cam maybe someday. Who knows? What level does the host of a multiplayer server have to be for me to stay? Anything. If I see a level 1 server, I'll stay there because I figure there's all kinds of ground that hasn't been covered on this map. It's probably diamonds hiding out here somewhere. If it's a level 60, I think this guy has probably shot a lot of stuff. There could be good respawns around every corner, so it's kind of the same. That's lucky? Yeah. Lucky boy. Where do you find diamonds on Africa? All over that map. That map's got all kinds of stuff everywhere. I guess we should smoke that too. No! Why do you guys do this to me? How do I, Oh. Spotting the must deer kind of threw me off there. I'll start a YouTube channel if you allow it. It's the only way you're allowed to drop out, son. 303. Don't know why I do this. Did I claim the one at like 360? I guess I did. I don't remember it. Oh, that's not facing the right way. Oops. Our gold brown bear rare? The only rares for brown bear are albino and melanistic. Grays are the least common, uncommon fur type, if you want to say that. Spirits would be next in line. Then probably gold and the rest are pretty similar spawn rate. Opinion on the hunter coming to mobile? I think it's smart for them to branch out into that. Everybody's got a mobile device, so why not? Don't know how to get to the spreadsheet. If you're in my Discord, there is a text channel called Call the Wild, or COTW Spreadsheets, actually it is. Go to that. A bunch of different links, bunch of different spreadsheets there you can check out. I never claim them. I never claim them as my own. I let them go. What do I think is coming to Classic? Has something been announced to be coming to Classic? I'm not aware of such a thing. Guess everything catches the smoke today. Kind of makes sense to clear out more of them. Maybe like more room for a big male to spawn over here, I don't know. How do I be good at making fishing vids? Well, to be fair, I don't have any experience with that specifically, so can't promise you that my advice would be the best. But what I would say is, first off, you're going to need to, this is real life fishing, right? Not like in a game. You're going to need to find a way to film that. How do I want to say it? Find a way to film that so you can see what's happening. I would say more than just like a chest-mounted GoPro or something. And you just, the biggest thing about making videos is the editing. You gotta cut out all the boring stuff so people stay interested. Luca, thanks for the super chat, man. Do I think a dinosaur map would be cool? I'd prefer that they go the route of making a completely different game. Would love if they just took the Hunter Primal, the concept of that, and just basically redid it as like Primal Call the Wild or something. You do not have a 34 silvertip fox. I don't buy it. Doesn't even reach 34, it's like 33.9, boy. I shot a big one with Air that I thought was going to be a super rare, but he was 28. Never released that video. Don't know why. How's the hunt been modding for deity? It's been alright. We're smoking a bunch of stuff for respawns. No Trophy Lodge editions just yet. Instead of making new DLC for the game, hunters should create a new game with hunting and fishing. Probably not yet. I think maybe someday down the line that's a good idea, some sort of general outdoor style game. But there's a lot of potential still in Call of the Wild that I think it would be smart for them to continue to tap into. Favorite kill in Call of the Wild? Not including your great one? I mean, 1000 Coyote had a lot of, like, cool memories attached to it, because it was the same night that I'd made that video where I was, like, pushing Jaxie Beard into the water. If you've seen that with an ATV, that was a good one. So that was a part of that, and then Beard, Sean, and Jay all helped me track it. Like, the memories with that one were really good. If it's just like, what animal have I shot that's my favorite? Piebald Diamond Whitetail or Albino Diamond Moose, I'd say, are the two on the top of my list. I missed a couple of things, Daniel, with the super chat. Thank you so much, dude. Love your streams. Hope they make a VR hunting game. I talked about that a couple of years ago. I feel like making it completely immersive would be tough, but that would be so much fun. I really like that idea. Something wrong with the super chat as well. Me and my girlfriend watch your videos to forget the world. You got the voice of an angel, no simping though. Thanks anyway. Well, thank you, man. I'm glad you enjoy and can kind of use them as an escape for a little while. Yeah, we got Cannon in here with a super chat. I shot a diamond turkey and it went through the ground. The turkey did? That's not good. I assume you didn't get to claim it then? Someone mentioned something else about animals going through the ground. I have yet to see them do that. Jaxie water vid. Some of my finest work even, you know, years later. Favorite animal you've gotten was the diamond moose you and Dee shot 12 times with the bow. I think I shot it 3 times. One just left of the lungs, and had I hit it in the lungs, it still would have been a diamond, or a gold rather. Wouldn't have got the quick kill. Second shot was the one that was walking at me at like 45 yards or something. I was never going to make that shot. And I don't even know about the third. You like that beefalo, Caleb? That one's almost to 1 million views now. I think it's 980k or something. That many people have heard Mike scream, "Help!" What's my Discord? Do exclamation mark Discord in the chat, or probably one of the mods will. There it is. Do I... Ah, jeez. More of these spots. Do I think the hunter will add dogs, he says as he tries to not get sucked in by the ice. I think they're probably going to. They had that poll like a month ago or something, where they asked a lot about dogs. Seems a likely thing. Got a diamond light gray elk. Nice, man. Austin, thanks for the super chat. How would you feel about dogs with bird hunting? Yeah, I'd like that. I mentioned in a goose hunting video, I don't know if it was my goose guide or what I was doing. Having a retriever would be really nice, not having to, you know, get out of the blind and go find all my geese. They have them in Classic and they're just fantastic. That rhymed. Almost a millionaire, you almost are, buddy. What else about bird hunting? Pointers in Classic for like pheasants and such. It's a good idea. Killed a 5 medium plains bison, then some kid took it in multiplayer. That is the one risk you're taking, I suppose, of playing multiplayer. That is a possibility. I recorded a Parque Fernando video once. Don't know what I killed in it. A diamond axis, or a diamond black buck rather, for sure. And there might have been something else. But there was a second diamond black buck in that herd, and there was a guy that joined. He had never shot a diamond, he said. And I was like, well, hey, there's a level 5 black buck down here, come get it. And he had like 2 frames per second. Like, his game was so laggy. I had to set up a tent so he could get there like within an hour. Took forever to call the thing, and he made the shot. Didn't have conseg. Went and got all the stuff, and he tried to claim it, and he couldn't claim it. So after all that, we were going to run out of render. Somebody else joined and just claimed it. And he was very sad, and I was like, well, rip the 2 hours we just sunk into trying to get this thing. I don't know what's happening. You guys can has it. Go ahead. Lift your head, please. Nice. Bear's none the wiser, but we're going to leave that go. The 22 versus Cape Buffalo is my favorite video. You should do more like that. Oh, no. Not again. Hey. We survived. I want to do more videos like that. I don't have any really good ideas at the moment. There's this one thing that I wanted to do, and I'll just tell you what it is now because there's a good chance I don't do it. In a video, around the time we did the Cape Buffalo one, we did this thing where we were just, it was like Call the Wild After Dark, I think. We were just launching ourselves off that cliff on Berhunga. And the direction that you get launched actually goes over a pretty common jackal, I think just rest area. So we had this idea that we were going to get somebody in a ground blind down there to call a jackal in to get it to like stand up and so they could spot it, and then launch off that cliff, fly like 1,000 meters, and try to shoot it while in the air. It would be like those flying shots we did on Yukon off the bridge, but like 12 times harder. I wanted to do that. I can't imagine how annoying that would be. Like trying to call the jackal back in every time. And I wish we had tried it back when we had the idea, because the old nervous state calling it back in would have been way, way nicer. Oh, nice, albino rhino. That's awesome. Hi. Ooh. It's the biggest one we got. No. You escaped while I was admiring my big male. It's lame. What did you miss? Not too much, just a couple of things that really were never... No max levels, but some big golds kind of thing. Guess that's what I'm trying to say. Their drink time's almost over. You do it on the first try? I don't buy it. Hey, Vector. Are you back from... I guess it's been like 2 hours. Are you back from the bank? With the recurve? Nah. This isn't a flying ptarmigan we're talking about here. This is you flying. What's up, mistress? How's it going? If you do that, it'll be my new favorite video. We may give it a shot, or if I can just find a zone that's consistently populated. The thing is, you really don't control the direction you go flying in. So to actually make that shot, you know, when you don't know where you're gonna have to be aiming, sounds not fun. I shot a level 3 goose and it wasn't a diamond. Geese max at level 5. Any diamonds yet? None yet. We're really trying, just not succeeding. You know what we'll do though? Or a different idea. When we get around this edge a little bit, we'll change the time back to 5 just so we can have more musk deer and brown bear active. And we'll do this little run that I wanted to do, because it'll get us reindeer as well. Maybe find some moose deer. Back at 3:30, but I'm really tired. Well, probably because you don't have a normal schedule. What time? Like, what time is it for you if you were to be on a normal person's schedule? Because I'm sure it's not 3:30 p.m. With your DPI set to 12,000. No video proof. I don't think you did it. I don't buy it. You said the video corrupted, but you said aimbot, and the snap was too obvious. I'm on to you. Got an 8 mythical ploy-balled red deer. I'd like a good-sized rare red deer stag. All might have been like level 5s. It's pretty neat, man. Have you done all the classic missions? Most of them. Most of the ones I have active are ones that I do not have any interest in doing, like the travel missions and ones that are just very annoying sounding. Let's see how we're gonna do this. We'll change the time like down here, I guess. And then actually fast travel. What arrow do you use for mule deer? The 420 grain be your best option. Should attempt to go to find a level 5 moose with a recurve, or get a level 5 moose with a recurve. They probably won't make diamond anyway, so that seems, unfortunately, like a bit of a waste. More like 4:30 a.m. for you. That's about what I thought. We'll take a quick look out here and see if anything's happening before we head down there. More border-to-border videos. That seems like the kind of thing that could actually lead to interesting kills, because it's something I don't do. It's at least a new bear. Ooh. I wonder if they were here before. Max weight 7, certainly interesting. That musk deer we might have let go at one point. It's a good one though. Alright, well, since we want to wait for things to move into their zones, this is fine. Found a huge level 4 mule deer. Get him. That got him. Where was the level 1? It's like up there. I see nothing. Now, can we use this strategy again? To get him to go alert. And get into a lung. I hope we did. Did we get a lung? Nah. I tried. He was starting to go back down on all fours before we got our shot off. Luca, thanks again, man. Would rhinos be cool? I think they'd be cool, but I think you're starting to get into some controversial territory, which I don't know that's a good thing for Call of the Wild to go that direction. Cut your Xbox in half? It's a good idea. I see nothing wrong with it. What time do brown bear drink? Brown bear and actually musk deer both drink 3 to 7 a.m. I don't really enjoy hunting in the dark very much, so I tend to just do 5 to 7 for them. Don't think that bear we shot's coming back. That's okay. Another golden musk deer, though. Is the 338 Rangemaster worth the money at level 25? If you have the 7 mil, you're good as far as getting integrity on all species. The 338 would help you a lot if you do like a lot of Cape buffalo hunting or water buffalo, bison, and then like bears and gunbuck and stuff. It's going to bring them down faster. Is it worth the money? There's a lot you can do with the money early on. I'll leave that up to you. If you do a lot of like the bigger game hunting, I would say yes. I'm a drink a monster. You monster. How could you? G would never lie. G Washington. See, that works. What did I miss? Not a whole lot. A bunch of big golds. No diamonds or rares just yet. Still got about 30 minutes to hopefully turn that around. Bunch of female musk deer though. If you see a diamond, press Alt F4 and then it becomes the max score. Really? That's pretty cool. I'll have to give that a shot. I always thought Alt F4 just closed the program and, you know, shut your game down, but that sounds like a cool idea. Forgot lion? Wait, when? What? When's the face reveal? Any of my hunting videos last year. The actual face reveal video in November of 2016, I think. Possibly others that I'm not thinking of. I don't know why that alert's not going off, but Landon, thanks for the super chat, man. Really appreciate it. The missions aren't completely fixed on Silver Ridge Peaks. I've been told they are slightly off still. How would I feel about alligator hunting? It seems like a kind of cool idea. There's that alert finally going off. Yeah, once again, Landon, thanks so much for that. Don't press it, it shuts the game down. Are you sure? I think it's a good idea. That's how I closed my hunts in Classic, because there was a point where, for some reason, Alt F4 instead of exit game made your stats show up faster. And I guess, I don't know why I needed to see those stats so immediately after the hunt, but I guess I did. And it's just formed a habit where I still do Alt F4 to close the hunt. I see nothings. I'ma destroy some drywall? Okay. You do that. Send pics. Are you going hunting this year, and for what? Yes. And we've got a pronghorn hunt coming up here in just over a month. And then whitetail, as I always hunt this fall. Should try a stream with the face cam? Maybe someday, we'll see. You never know. Hippo on an Africa map? I'm not sure, like, they're the kind of thing... What's a decent comparison? I guess like bear. A big male and a level 1 female look pretty much exactly the same, so... I'm not sure that I'd enjoy them that much. It would certainly be kind of fun to get charged by them and stuff, though. Gotta go change the oil in my car. See you next Monday. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. What do I think about a controller hunt? I used to do those. I did a couple of them back in the day. Shot a diamond lion with a controller, I think, in the heart, if I remember right. They were fun, but I don't know. I feel like I've sort of already gone that route. Jaguar the Hunter, thanks for the super chat, man. Just got a diamond blonde black bear on my new PC. I'm jealous. I want one. That's awesome, man. I just want a color phase one. I have 3 commons. Are we going to film the pronghorn hunt? That is the plan, yes. Got my camera pretty well set up. I think I may try to get a better tripod because the one I have is just a little bit wobbly. Other than that, should be all good to film that. Add wolves to Medved. Medved needs something. I'd be fine if they just took the wolves from Yukon and threw them over here. Should they technically all be white? Would they be Arctic wolves? Or what kind of wolves live in the Taiga area? Worth taxidermizing if I have no lodge? Yeah, dude. If you ever have intentions of getting a lodge, get stuff saved up now to throw in it. An AR to take care of all the pesky cow elk herds? Probably overkill, but why not? Only gets integrity on cow elk, that's how it works. Landon, thanks for the super chat. We do have turkey in PA. We actually have a pretty decent population of them. How old am I? I am 22, almost 23. Medved needs tigers, yes. And more of those blacktail like you shot. Got a diamond Diamond Ibex on Quattro Colinas. Which of the 4? How big was the albino buck? The whitetail? I think he was 278 something. It's dropping down over that hill too much. Am I by Pittsburgh? I'm 2+ hours drive from Pittsburgh. Do I have a dog? I can't have a dog in this apartment, unfortunately. Or I would have a dog. I want a dog. Some male, at least. All the max weight, no antler, blacktail, big males. The only good thing is they actually are scored properly, so that tells you the scoring does actually score the individual antlers, like, properly. I always kind of wondered. Tracks, those will be them. I want to see 14 to 17, and then albino, so I can have a heart attack. That's not it. It's really not it. It's gonna be a level 1. Actually, I think it could be a 2. 7 to 9 is the minimum. Probably not going to bother following that, though. Best weapon for pronghorn? Any of the class 4 ones. Everything from like the 6.5 to the 7mm brings them down pretty dang quickly. Snow bunnies and snow coyotes? I don't know what a snow coyote is, but snow bunnies sound good. Probably gonna play classic till you turn 23. Then you're just gonna quit. I know what you actually meant, but I like to change it so you sound rude. Do I prefer Truax or the old way? I feel like Truax were an adaptation the game needed to be able to stay relevant for longer. I think the other route they could have taken, though, was to keep legacy racks and add more rack shapes, specifically for diamonds and like big golds and such. I think had they just continually added more, that would have worked too. Oh. I was so confused you shot a level non-legendary, but obviously you meant level 9 legendary. Hopefully he makes diamond, man. Hopefully. Join late because of school. What did I miss? A bunch of big golds, that's about it. Lots of respawns for Mustier and Bear though, so that's good. Couple of hefty piggy tracks. Bad, thanks for the super chat, dude. Won't be able to see Twitch streams, so here, well, thank you. I appreciate that. The good news is the Twitch streams, the VODs are now saved, so if you or anybody else wishes to watch them after they've been live, that is a possibility. And Landon, thank you as well. Gotta go. God bless. Thank you, man. Appreciate the super chat and everything. Hopefully catch you in another stream. Oh, managing swim. Oh yeah, he used to do that. These are all small males, so I don't really care too much. Doesn't seem like this is the musk deer paradise I had hoped it might be. I don't really know where all those might be, though. It's a bear paradise. There's got to be somewhere where there's a high concentration of them. Because they're very spread out from what they used to be right now. Megan, thanks for the super chat. I really appreciate that. I love your vids. You're a legend. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. You're a legend for watching. Killed a ton of diamonds that went in my lodge, but they're gone because I had to reset my PS4. Yeah, stuff like that unfortunately happens. I do wish they had like a, call it an expansive worlds count or account or whatever. Just like something where if you did switch from PS4 to PC or whatever, or say, I don't know what's gonna happen, PS5 and what's the other Xbox? I don't know what the new Xbox that's coming out is, but those two. Is that gonna cause you to have to restart or no? I think that should be okay, but who knows with what's going on, if people may lose their progress. Hopefully not. DJ, thanks for the super chat. Gotta go to work. Good luck. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Have fun at work if that's a possibility. You're a legend for being a legend. Know you. Just hit a fleeing roadie at 83 meters with the snake bite and didn't record. All my cool shots I never record. I did something fancy like that kind of recently and really wished I recorded it. Ptarmigan out of the air with a bow, I think. Something like that. X-Series, yeah. The microwave, that's the one. At least he was a gold anyway. So then, if these lakes don't have them, I know the crater has some musk deer. We can try that. If you start a new game, do you keep your animals in the trophy lodge? I know you used to. I can't promise what happens now. When I started a new game for the beginner series, I of course saved my main game save because I'm playing on it right now. When I did that, my trophies from the original save were still in that new save trophy lodge. That was rude. Coming back for more. Right in the toe. Look pretty good to me. Anyway. How long are we gonna keep streaming? A little more than 10 minutes. Unless we come across a diamond and have to track it for an hour. That has happened. Has happened a couple of times, actually. Usually on Verhunga. Luca, thanks for the super chat. Hey, Dad, I'm 13 now. I'm so proud. Well, you're gonna have to hunt someone else's map vector, because we know how that goes. Was there one I didn't see? Oh, yeah. Aaron, thank you, dude. I don't know how I didn't even see that one, but I appreciate that. If you're ever rude to Flinter, he'll smoke you with the 7mm. I just have to show off that capability to smoke you with the 7mm just every now and then, just in case anyone gets any funny ideas. Me and my husband have seen all your videos, and we also compete on PS4 who has the best diamonds and rare ones. That's cool. Do what you love. I feel like that's life advice at the end there. I like that. Gotta earn some money. Alright, later, dude. Appreciate you hanging out for most of the stream. Almost all of it. Is this console? This is PC. Is dead map is what it is. Shot a max weight mallard yesterday. Still looking to get that diamond max score mallard now that we have the other two ducks. You disliked the stream, how could you? I trusted you to be a mod. That's okay. Do I think Call of the Wild should add squirrels? I think the interaction with trees would be interesting. I tend to use this as an example. Trees only have a hitbox up so far. So notice here, like I'm hitting 50 meters, and then all of a sudden, I'm just through it. So like how they handle all that would be very interesting to see. If they can deal with it, I think squirrels would actually be a pretty cool addition. Smoke them out of treetops and stuff. Best way to get all the outposts? One thing you can do if you have a friend that already has them all unlocked, you can just have them fast travel around with tents and place tents for you. Or if you don't have that, just get the ATVs and fly around the map. It only takes a little while. For me, I actually like to just run around and get them and just hunt from outpost to outpost, because it sort of helps you figure out where animal hotspots are and where you want to go back to. I enjoy that initial like map discovery phase. Don't know what he's doing up there, but we'll go take a look. If this were Twitch, I could have donated you the good luck bits and you'd have at least 12 diamonds by now. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Small mail, okay. That's a disappointment. You've seen turkeys laying underwater? Sometimes you can hit them because the surface of the water does stop the bullet, but you can get them some amount under the water still. Is weird. Emily, thanks so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. What did I think about trophy shots being added to Call of the Wild? I really hope that's something they do at some point. One of the absolute best features of Classic that needs to make it to this game. Without a doubt. Where am I going? Oh. I hadn't changed it yet. What diamond do I not have? I currently have a diamond of every species in the game. But I'm trying to get diamonds for my new lodge. For in there, I don't have a musk deer, brown bear. Is that it off this map? I think so. Red fox, I don't have. Moose, I don't have actually. That would be about it. There might be some others that I'm not remembering. Jesus in here with the super chat as well. Thank you. Aren't the delays just fabulous? It's also extra large today because we dropped like 1,000,000 frames at the beginning of the stream. Your tree stands won't work. There are only certain trees you can place tree stands on. I don't know if you know that. And if you're near them, they'll kind of light up, in a way. A piece of them will light up, I should say. Kyla is an absolute champ. In here laying down the law. How would I feel about an Everglades map? I think there may be enough unique stuff they could do with something like that, but I don't know. Oh, gee, man. Do I think the Hunter Classic is better than the newest one? Personally, I find them hard to really compare because they're very different games at the core. But if you had to compare them, it depends on what you want out of a hunting game. Classic is more realistic in terms of the actual hunting. Call of the Wild, probably for the general population, more fun. It's a faster turnaround from like trophy to trophy, I would say. Usually. Like on average you get more trophies in Call of the Wild per hunt than Classic. Put it that way. Hayden, thanks so much for the super chat. Sorry I missed the stream, so here you go. No worries, dude. I appreciate it though. Loving the elevator music in the background. It's a low-key bop. I like this music. I can't actually hear it, but, you know, I know what music it is. And Paul with the super chat as well. Always fun watching you hunt. Well, thank you, man. Glad you're enjoying it. That and the small male musk deer that are plaguing us today. Alright, that's all those. Let's hit the crater here. Maybe we can get to one or two other spots. How often do I stream? Every Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern on YouTube. And then Wednesdays and Fridays on Twitch. Wednesdays is 9 p.m. Eastern. Fridays is 1 p.m. Eastern. Good. The female's bigger than the male. Emily, thank you for the super chat again. Got my first time in pronghorn yesterday. Nice, congrats on that. They look cool, I like them. Is the male in front? I think he was behind. That might have been too far. Yeah, that one was too low. Didn't really want that one, so that's okay. Kyla thinks G doesn't deserve it. He hasn't worked hard enough to get his Xbox. I agree. Look at these tiny meese. Max weight estimate. Level 4. Not even close. They should add pheasant. I hope they do at some point. Pheasant would be a good addition. I think that's a pretty common, like commonly requested animal, so maybe that's something to expect. Couple of female bears. At least we got another musty out of this spot. I'm trying to think of where we haven't gone. Like some of my bear setups. Went here. We're at the big lake. Got these two. Went here. Went there. Oh, I don't think we did these today. Give them a look. You shouldn't have to work for it. Well, can't argue with that logic. Did you miss anything? Nothing super special. Been a bunch of golds and even smaller like that. I don't know where he's actually going. Something's over in there. Gotta be every bit as interesting as a level 5 male. Huh. Level 6. Now, quickly try to watch. Hi. I figured a mustier might come flying out of there. The tiniest males. Didn't get him. Not worth it for a level 1 to go figure it out either. Would be cool to have bird dogs. Yeah, I think we may see those at some point. They managed to do it in Classic, so I think they'd bring it to Call of the Wild. Recite all 5 Jurassic Park / World movies. That's the type of thing he would do. I don't know if that's a good, what do you call that? A good thing to have him do. I don't know the word that I need. Is there any other app that's like Discord that I'm on? Discord's where I'm most active, but if you're talking social medias, I do have Twitter and Instagram that I actually use. I have a Facebook that's just absolutely dead. Not a fan of Facebook. You broke your own caps rule for that, Kyla. How dare you? Do I have a mic? Nope. I'm yelling so loud you hear it in your headset. Yes, I have a mic. It's a Blue Yeti. Yesterday you got 3 diamond black bears. Did you post those in my Discord? I think I saw those. There were 3 pretty solid ones as well. Was impressive. Alright, last spot. Better be a big male here. Time yourself out. Rules are rules, you know? It's just gotta happen. Level 1, that's definitely not what we're looking for. At least there's a halfway decent reindeer, if nothing else. Less halfway decent reindeer. And unless we're missing something. Nobody over there. I think that's gonna be what we go for. Glad that he just made the shot considerably harder. Will you just drink and move your head? There you go. Didn't see him come out of there. Nice. Megan, thanks again for the super chat. My son just killed a diamond turkey and rare plains bison on the new map. It's super fun to watch him play. He loves it. It's a nice map. I really like it. It's one of the best they've done. And I don't know if you can hear, but if not, tell him congrats on the turkey and bison. Just got here is at the end of the stream. We're going to claim this reindeer, and yes, unfortunately, we are going to wrap up this one. Specific weapon I'd like to see out of the Call of the Wild? I don't know that I actually have one at the moment that I really want. Muzzleloader was high on my list. Maybe an inline muzzleloader, just because I do like those a lot in real life. Maybe they can make that a class 9 one for Buffalo and such. I didn't even see that. That's that female. Anyway. No diamonds, no rares, nothing for the trophy lodge, but good number of respawns kind of for everything. Killed a couple of lynx even up north. Bunch of musk deer, bunch of brown bear, bunch of reindeer. I want moose, but I'm still kind of waiting for them to maybe fix that. So, didn't bother with them. But I'll kind of keep working on Medved. It's not a map that I feel like I can make a lot of super entertaining content on. But if we keep doing respawns, maybe we can get the rare female lynx we need. Diamond musk deer. Reindeer, maybe. I'm not too worried about them. We have a bunch. But then brown bear as well. Albino or diamond of them would be nice. But it's time to go ahead and wrap it up. So, yeah. Thanks for the support, as always. Thanks for everybody that hung out for the entire stream. You guys are the best. And I guess I'll hopefully see you in tomorrow's video. Bye!